And I know, here come the comments, steroids, acne, whatever. This can help a ton of athletes out there, and if those comments are gonna come, that's fine, because I want people in this industry to be able to find this through our channel and have the help that I was given.
Welcome to PricePlow.
So, as some of our really kind and helpful YouTube and other social media commenters like to point out, I have dealt with cystic acne, like rosy face stuff for most of my life, and I've tried most treatments and gels and lotions on the market to try to clean my skin, fix it, make it better. I've tried pretty much all of them, and ironically, we started working with ReviveMD a few months ago, and during one of my routine packages I got from them, they sent over an acne scrub for me to try out, and I have never used something that was so effective while keeping my skin healthy, and I couldn't not bring that testimonial to our channel in hopes of helping other people out there. So, ironically, today we're going to talk about not a supplement, not a diet, not an exercise, not really anything that's related to fitness other than an acne scrub that can really help you as an athlete with either your athletic acne, your hormonal acne, if you just have bad skin. If you've ever dealt with any of these, which I know from some of my posts, you know, I've gotten some feedback that you guys have. Check this out, keep watching, because I'm going to give you an anecdotal review on what it did for me. And I'm actually going to jump in on the science and a little bit of the ingredients and how it works. So, without further ado, this is ReviveMD's Citrus Scrub. Check it out. Now, I understand this is a little bit different, a little bit weird, so bear with me. I'm not an expert on the science, but we did a decent amount of research, and I feel like I have a pretty good handle on how this worked differently for me. So, if you've had rough skin before, you'll probably understand where I'm coming from with a lot of these things. But I'll start off with my anecdotal information on what it did for me and why I prefer this one over a lot of other ones. I've used a ton of different like creams, washes, like thin liquids that are supposed to detox and open up your pores. And I have found that the most effective solutions, the ones that got rid of my acne the best, came at the cost of the health of my skin. It was like I lost all the acne, but then my skin was dry and cracking and horrible. I've even taken Accutane, to be honest with you guys. I've done a full Accutane cycle, and that's why I don't have pits in my skin anymore. But I still have this rosiness, and I obviously, like, we all get breakouts occasionally. So when I tried this ReviveMD out, I found that it doesn't contain the usual ingredients, like the benzols and those liquids that will actually dry out your skin. And that was one thing that I noticed that it didn't contain, and a few other people asked me, like, hey, this doesn't contain the normal things that we saw. To be honest with you, it looks a lot like a beard oil with some other things added in there. So, and then that's an area where I'm actually pretty informed on. So that was kind of interesting for me. What I found with the Citrus Scrub was that when I would use it daily, it would clean out my skin, and getting out of the shower, like, I've never had such soft skin. It's weird for me. I couldn't stop touching it the first couple weeks because it's just so soft and hydrated and healthy. And I understand I still get my rosacea redness. So yeah, I know you guys love to tell me how red my face is, especially after I work out on these videos, but the quality of my skin is so much improved. I started using this after a prep, where I normally, with the fluctuations in everything of all my protocols, diets, training, all that stuff, I usually end up getting breakouts of some flare-up for my rosacea or something like that. And I know, here come the comments, steroids, acne, whatever. This can help a ton of athletes out there, and if those comments are going to come, that's fine, because I want people in this industry to be able to find this through our channel and have the help that I was given, because I know how horrible it feels to go out in public or go to an expo or do these videos and put them on YouTube when I've got a zit on my forehead that is the size of Texas. So using this daily has significantly brought down the amount of breakouts that I have on a weekly basis. Obviously, it still happens. If I eat something really bad, my body flares up with inflammation. It can happen. Or, if I don't change my pillowcases enough or something like that, it still happens, but this brought down the occurrences a lot. So, jumping into the actual science, since that's what you expect from us at PricePlow, There are 3 main ingredients in this product, and obviously it is a proprietary blend. I'm sorry, the lights are blowing out the bottle because it's so white. I'll put some B-roll over if you guys want to check out what the bottle looks like. But there are 3 main ingredients in here, and it is a proprietary blend. Unfortunately, I don't think I've ever seen full dosages on a skincare product, and I don't think the dosages would really mean anything to us because the application is obviously through a little squirt. You wouldn't be weighing it. You might, you know what, some of our followers might be weighing out their treatment. That might be possible. I'm not. The 3 main ingredients in here were the Argan Oil, the Sesame Oil, and the Palmetto Oil, which very interestingly enough, and you know what, I'm not really surprised because ReviveMD does their research and really understands stuff, but there was a study in 2007, I believe it was 2007, that actually used these 3 ingredients. It was at a college in Bulgaria. With these 3 ingredients together, they found that they were able to significantly lower the production of sebum, S-E-B-U-M, not C-B-U-M, the sponsored athlete, Mr. Olympia from ReviveMD, but sebum oil in the skin. They were able to significantly lower that as well as significantly improve the look of the skin, make it much less oily. So that is really what I find with this product. My skin quality is so much better. I'm so much less oily, but I'm not using anything that dries out my skin. So going a little bit further into detail on each ingredient, Argan Oil itself is something that, you know, ask your girlfriend, your mom, they probably put it in their hair before. Very popular hair product, but it can help a lot with skin inflammation. Ironically, it has had a history of other things that it's been used for, not just acne, but also can help with scars from chickenpox. But overall, it's a really healthy oil to add to your skin, to add to your beard, to add to your hair. It can help out a lot of different ways. No, it's no stranger to the skincare game. As a funny note, it actually has supposedly therapeutic effects for hair loss, but I haven't experienced any of those benefits. I am still losing that part. The next one in here is Palmetto Oil, which is traditionally used a lot in prostate formulas. If you are an older male, you've probably been recommended to take it by your doctor. However, in this case, we actually found a lot of different benefits in skincare. It has an impact on quite a few different biological processes in the body, which can lead to helping your skin quality. Some of these studies are obviously used like orally ingesting it, so it's not always as effective, you know, when you're applying it topically, but overall it's about 90% fatty acids, which can all lead to helping with the sebum lowering in your skin, and it's just going to help lubricate your skin, help with the hair follicles and stuff like that. So overall, really helpful ingredient. We're not taking it orally here, so I'm not going to tell you that it's going to help out with your prostate or your estrogen or anything like that, but topically wise, I did find that this was an interesting addition. Now, the last one here is sesame oil. Sesame oil is high in lignans. Sorry, I had to make sure I was saying that right. It's a group of polyphenols. It contributes a lot to the antioxidant benefits of sesame oil, sesame seeds, sesame oils on their own. We've seen sesame oil in a few other areas of ingredients for supplements, but in this case, we're really looking at it as an anti-inflammatory for your skin. I think this is kind of what helps bring down the redness in my skin when I use it. Helps calm my skin a little bit. So overall, those 3 ingredients were the ones that were used in that 2007 study that lowered sebum production and overall improved the actual oiliness of the skin, which is the real main benefit that I see here. I've had a few times where I've had something, you know, brewing, something coming, and applied it in the shower, made sure I got it on that spot, and honestly, the next day it was gone. I have had to recreate this a few times because I honestly didn't believe it the first couple times, but it really is that effective. Now, as for the rest of the ingredients, obviously this is not a dietary supplement. It doesn't come in a powdered form that can just be ingested. A lot of these ingredients have to be made into an application or a delivery form, and in this case it is a topical thing, so it needs to be mixed with water, thickeners, stuff like that to make sure that it's being delivered correctly. I'm not going to go into those because it's really just not important for this. However, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the other things that are in here that are important. There's a caprylic acid, which is obviously C8 MCT, which is going to help hydrate the skin and all those great things. Everyone knows girls put coconut oil on their skin all day long. Another really important thing in here is glycerin, which is again going to help hydrate your skin, make sure your skin is healthy and living well. Your skin is the biggest organ in your body, so you want to make sure that it is healthy and doing well for if you don't want to have acne. The last one here is beta-cytosterol. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's in a lot of different skincare products, and honestly just drives home that last thing. I mean, it's going to make sure that your skin is not inflamed, healthy, happy, and living well. So thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate if you've made it to this point listening to me ramble. I'm also assuming that you probably have some similar issues. I understand this is a really tough topic for some people. I'm definitely have been guilty of being so insecure about it that I don't want to talk about it or reach out for help. I bet you that a lot more of the people than you think do actually suffer from this kind of stuff. When I first started posting about how much this helped me, I had probably a couple dozen people reach out to me asking, is it really that effective, because they had the same issues as me. Yes, it really has helped me a ton. It makes me feel better when I go out and I don't have issues, or if I do have something coming, I know that this is going to help out a lot. So as someone who is on camera a lot, someone who, you train so much, you eat well so much, and you want to take pride in your appearance, something like a pimple can really bring you down at the end of the day. And I understand I'm being kind of vulnerable here and honest about this, but I think that we can all agree that this is a tough topic and hard to deal with. So it's an effective, inexpensive formula comparatively to, I mean, I've always said, like, you can't put a good price on feeling good in this way. So personally, I would spend the money to purchase this. This was sent for free. We do have a business relationship with ReviveMD, but I felt that this was a really important video to get that out there to you guys. So you guys can use coupon code PricePlow to save money on your ReviveMD products. If you're looking for any more information on Revive, you can go to priceplow.com/ReviveMD for all of our news, reviews, interviews. Got great blog posts there, breakdowns on all their stuff, from their glucose RX all the way down to this acne formula. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I realize I'm running long on this one, but if you appreciate this one, leave me a comment down below. I really appreciate hearing back from you guys. Thanks so much and have a great day.